Hello students, welcome back to Smart Study Guide by Ajay sir. This is new syllabus SSC Maharashtra State Board Standard 9th Subject Mathematics Part 1, that is Algebra. This is lesson number 1, Set. Today we are solving practice set 1.2. So before starting practice set 1.2, so let us discuss some theory points on which practice set 1.2 is based. Types of set. There are 4 types of set. First, singleton set, empty set or null set, finite set, and infinite set. So these are the 4 types of set. Singleton set is a set consisting of single element. The set consisting of single element is called singleton set. For example, a set of even prime number. A set of even prime number. So all of you know that the prime numbers. So these are the prime numbers, student. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. So these are the prime numbers. And only one prime number, that is even, that is 2. So 2 is the answer. So therefore the set A, which is only one element, that is 2. So this is called as singleton set. So one element in a set is called as singleton set. So that type of set is called as singleton set. Single element in any set is called as singleton set, student. Now similarly, next, empty set or null set. The set which contains no element, or the set there is a no element in that set is called as empty set, student. So if there is not a single element in a set, the set which satisfies the given condition, then it's called as null set or empty set. The null set is represented by there is a blank space. So this is a representation of null set, only curly bracket is there, and symbol, that is phi. Letter phi is used to denote null set. Okay, so therefore now let us discuss one example. Suppose B is a set of all x such that x is a natural number between 2 to 3. So B is a set of natural number between 2 to 3. So natural number, so this is a set of natural number, student. So this set of natural numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So in between 2 and 3, so though there is no number between 2 and 3, so there is no number between 3 and 4, there is no number between 5 and 6, any nearest natural number, so there is no number in between these two. So 2 and 3, there is no number. So therefore this set B is an empty set because there is no natural number between 2 and 3. So therefore there is no element in between 2 and 3. So therefore this is called as empty set, or it is also called as null set. So therefore null set is represented by letter phi. So now next type, that is finite set. The finite set means, so if the set is a null set or number of elements are limited and are countable, then it's called as finite set. So the number of elements are countable. Suppose any set contains element, but that number we can count, so that set is also called as finite set. Or null set is also called as finite set because there is no element, so that element we can count, so there is no element, so this also a finite set, student. For example, set C is a set of all p's, and p is a natural number from 1 to 22 which is divisible by 4. So therefore there are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So these are the numbers which is divisible by 4 from 1 to 22. So these numbers, so these elements we can count. So there are 5 elements are there. So these numbers are countable. So therefore this is called as finite set. Okay, any set which contains an element and that number we can count. So those numbers we can count. So it's called as finite set, student. Now next type, that is infinite set. The infinite set means the number of elements in a set is unlimited and uncountable. So then the set is called as infinite set, student. So like a set of natural number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one of the example of infinite set. So this is infinite elements or infinite numbers are there. So this set is called as infinite set, student. Similarly, other examples of infinite set, whole numbers is also starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So these numbers are also infinite set. Integers, so these integers also -5, -4, all this is continuous. So this is not countable. So therefore this is called as infinite sets. Similarly, prime numbers also infinite set, student. So these are uncountable set is called as infinite set, student. So these are the 4 types of set. First one, singleton set, which contain only one element. Empty set or null set, which contains no element. And finite set means set contains countable elements. And infinite set means set contains uncountable elements. So these are the 4 types. Now let us discuss now next point, equal set. So equal set, which sets are called as equal set? If any 2 sets are given, so then elements of set A are present in set B and elements of set B are also present in set A. So then it's called as equal set. Means if 2 sets A and B are said to be equal, if every element of set A is in set B and every element of set B is in set A, means all the elements of set A are present in set B and all the elements of set B are present in set A. So then it's called as equal set, means all elements are identical or equal, same. So therefore the set A and set B are equal set, and symbolically it is written as A which is equal to B. So A which is equal to B, so this is representation of equal set. So equal symbol, so this is called as 2 sets are equal, means all the elements of set A are identical with set B and all the elements of set B are identical with set A. So for example, suppose A is a set of all X such that X is the letters of the word in listen. So suppose this A is a set, so this is the set of all words in the listen. So therefore all letters in the word listen, so all these letters, so you have to write only one time all these letters. Now set B is a set of Y such that Y is the letters of the word silent. So these are the letters, student. So these are all letters. If you compare A and B, all letters are present. So A letters, set A letters, all letters are present in set B. So S, I, L, E, N and T, all letters are present in set B, and set B all letters are present in set A. So therefore here, though the elements of the set A and B are not in the same order, so these are all not in the same order, but all elements are identical here. So therefore this set is called as equal set, student. So this type of set is called as equal set. Now let us start practice set 1.2. First question, decide which of the following are equal set and which are not. Justify your answer. 3 sets are given, A, B, C. So these sets are given in the form of rule form. So then you have to find first elements of each set and you have to check all these elements are identical or not. So then we can decide the given set is equal or not. So let us start first set, that is A set. The set A which is curly bracket x of all x such that 3x minus 1 which is equal to 2. So students, so this equation is given. You have to find the value of x from this equation. So therefore the given equation we will write. Then now shift this minus 1 to the right hand side. So therefore minus 1 will convert into plus 1 then. So therefore So this is 3x which is equal to 3. So therefore x we can write 3 divided by 3. So therefore x which is equal to 311. So therefore answer is x is equal to 1. So value of x is 1. So therefore set A contain only one element, that is x, which is equal to 1. Now next set B is a set of all x, and x is a natural number, but x is neither prime nor composite, student. So x is neither prime and nor composite. Natural number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. But here it is not a prime number also and not a composite. So therefore the set B contains only one element, that is 1. Because since 1 is not a prime number and nor a composite number, so therefore set B contains only one element, so that is 1. So composite means mixing of numbers, we will get a number, so that is composite, and it is not a prime number also, therefore the answer is 1 only. Similarly, let us write third set, the set C, which is a set of all x, and x belongs to natural number and x which is less than 2. So natural number, it is a natural number, student, natural number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, but condition is given x is less than 2. X is less than 2 means value of x is less than 2 means only one element will be there, so that is 1 only. So that is one number. So therefore set C contains only one number, that is 1. So these are the elements, student. So therefore let us compare these elements, student. So therefore set A contains one element, set B contains one element, set C contains one element. Now here we convert all these rule form set, we are converted in the form of list form. Now all these three set A, B, C contains only one element. A, B, C contains one element. So here elements of set A, B and C are exactly same. So therefore A which is equal to B which is equal to C. So therefore all these sets are equal set. So this is the answer, student. Let us start second question, student. Decide whether set A and B are equal set. Give the reason for your answer. The set A is a even prime number and set B is a set of all x, which is 7 minus 1 which is equal to 13. Means here you have to find the value of x, then we will decide yes it is equal or not. Okay, student. So let us start the first, the A which is given, even prime number which is given. So set of prime number, so this is a set of prime number starting from 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. So only even prime number, that is only 2. So therefore set A contains only one element, that is 2. So therefore set A which is even prime number, so this is 2 only. Similarly, now let us discuss set B. Therefore now set B we write as it is, so which is x, 7x minus 1 which is equal to 13. So let us solve this equation. So therefore 7x minus 1 which is equal to 13. So therefore this minus 1 we will shift to the right hand side. So then minus will convert into plus 1. So therefore this is 7x which is equal to 14. So therefore x is which is equal to 14 divided by 7. So 7 1 1, 7 2s are 14. So therefore x is equal to 2, student. So therefore set B contains only one element, so that is 2. So from A and B, so from A and B here also the elements are same, exactly same. So therefore these two sets are also equal set. So therefore here elements of sets A and B are exactly same. So therefore set A which is equal to set B. So this is the answer, student. Now let us start third question. Which of the following are empty set and why? The first one, A is a set of all x. A is a set of all x such that A is a natural number smaller than 0. So this is a A set. So just we have to tell that it is empty set. Which of the following is empty and why? So first we will write set A which is natural number which is smaller than 0. So therefore natural number is starting from 1 2 3. So this is a natural number, student. It is starting from 1 2 3 4. So smaller than 0. So there is no number, no natural number starting from 0. So therefore smaller than 0 there is no element. So therefore set A contains no element. Therefore set A which is equal to curly bracket. So there is no number, no natural number smaller than 0. So therefore there is no element in that set. So therefore this is an empty set, student. So therefore set A, so this is first point. Therefore set A is an empty set. Empty set as it does not have any element. Similarly, let us discuss second one. Second, B set which is all x such that x square which is equal to 0. So therefore this is a equation, student. So therefore x square, so B is a set of all x such that x square which is equal to 0. So therefore x square which is equal to 0 means x which is equal to 0. So therefore B set contain one element, that is x which is equal to 0. So therefore this set B contains one element, means this is singleton set and it is not an empty set, student. So therefore it contains one element. So you can write the answer like this. Therefore set B is not an empty set as it does not, as it contains one element. Now let us start third one. So third equation, third set which is a set of all x such that it is 5x minus 2. So again here equation is given. So after solving that equation, So let us solve this equation. So this is 5x minus 2, which is equal to 0. Therefore, so let us find the value of x. So 5x, which is equal to 2, student. So minus will convert minus 2 when we will shift to the right hand side. So then it is plus 2. So therefore x, which is equal to 2 upon 5. But here condition is given, x belongs to natural number. X should be belongs from natural number, but natural number we know that it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the natural number. So this form 2 upon 5. So this is not a natural number. This is in the form of quotient. So this is in the form of rational number. So therefore this is not a natural number, students. So therefore x is not belongs from natural number. So 2 upon 5 is not belongs from natural number. So therefore set C is an empty set. So there is no element. So therefore set C is an empty set. Set C is an empty set, as it does not have any element. Let us start fourth question. Write with reason which of the following sets are finite or infinite. So here there are 7 sub questions and we have to find out which set is finite or infinite. Is given sets, some sets are given in the form of rule method. First you have to convert them in the form of list, and if it is countable, so then we will say that yes, it is finite set. If it is uncountable, so then we will say that it is infinite set. So let us start first one. The set A, which is a set of all x which is less than 10, and x is a natural number. So natural number, students. So this is a natural number. So this natural number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, and this natural number, the given condition which is less than 10. So less than 10 means up to 9. So we have to write till 9 natural number. So therefore set A is equal to natural number which is less than 10 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is strictly less than 10, so that's why till 9 natural number, and these 9 natural numbers we can count. So therefore set A is a finite set. So therefore set A is a finite set, as it contains 9 elements. So therefore this is finite set, student. Similarly, set B, second, set B is again in the form of rule method, and it is a set of all y. Set B is a set of all y, and y which is less than -1. So set B, which is set of all y, and y is an integer, student. So here this is a set of integer, student. So y which is a less than -1. So these are the numbers, student. -2, -3, -4, -5. So these numbers are less than -1, and these are the greater than -1. So these numbers are greater than -1, and these numbers are less than -1, students. So as we go negative side, so these numbers are decreasing. So negative. So therefore, so our answer is set B. Set B contains the number which is less than -1, means -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on. So all these numbers we will write in that set, and this is infinite numbers. All these numbers are infinite. So therefore our answer set B is a set, it is infinite set. So therefore set B is an infinite set, as we cannot count element, its element. Similarly, let us discuss now third one, that is C is a set of students of class 9 from your school. So this set C, so third one, the set C, which is a countable student. So number of, suppose in your class, suppose there are 40 students are in your class. So this number of students we can count. In a particular school, suppose 1000 students are studying, and out of that in your class 9th standard, suppose 40 students are there. So these numbers we can count. So therefore set C is a finite set, as we can count the number of students of standard 9. So therefore our answer, therefore set C, so therefore set C is a finite set, as we count number of students of standard 9th. Similarly, fourth, set of peoples from your village. Set of peoples from your village. In particular village, suppose there are 10,000 peoples. So these numbers we can count, 10,000, 20,000. So therefore it is a finite set. The answer of this, it is the set of peoples from village. It is a finite set. Finite set, as we can count the number of peoples. Number of peoples living in the village. Now let us discuss now fifth one, the set of apparatus in laboratory. Fifth question, that is set of apparatus in laboratory. So we can count number of apparatus in particular laboratory. Suppose in your laboratory, so there are 200 apparatus. So these apparatus we can count. In any laboratory, suppose there are 500 apparatus, we can count. This number of apparatus in particular laboratory we can count. So therefore it is a finite set. Therefore our set of apparatus in laboratory, it is a finite set. It is a finite set, as we can count number of apparatus used in laboratory. Now sixth one, the set of whole numbers. So set of whole numbers. So whole number starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So therefore this set contains infinite elements or infinite numbers, so we cannot count. So therefore it is an infinite set. So therefore it is an infinite set, as we cannot count number of its element. Now seventh one, set of rational number means the natural number, whole number, integers are all includes in a set of rational numbers. So therefore we cannot count the number of elements in rational number. So therefore set of rational number, it is also a infinite set. So all this set is called as rational number. Set of natural number, set of whole number, set of integers, all includes in a set of rational number, and all these sets are infinite set. So therefore rational number is also a infinite set, student. So therefore this rational number, it is infinite, it is infinite set, as we cannot count number of its element. Now here our all examples of practice set 1.2 completed. Next video we will discuss practice set 1.3. Thanks for watching this video and share this video with your friend.